The Retroid Pocket 3 is one of the best retro gaming handles that have released in 2022, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about it here. It's also a very disappointing handheld as well, as it came out just a few months after the Retroid Pocket 3. The 3 Plus sports twice the performance of the original Retroid Pocket 3, so you can get amazing performance when it comes on to PSP and GameCube emulation, which I know a lot of you did get this device for, and a lot of you will be getting this device for. Now, it's definitely competing with something like the AYN Odin Lite, and right now this is the best handle that you can get for under $200. Currently, you can get it on Retroid's website for $149, and over in the Christmas holiday, you could have gotten like $15 off, which would bring the price down to about $135 or so. Now, I really do like the handle. The design is nice. And I just want to take a few minutes and go over the specs, and then we're going to talk about the downfalls of this handle. Now, it's porting Android 11. The CPU is a Tiger Lake T618. It has 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB of internal storage. There is passive cooling. The screen is 4.7 inch and the resolution is 750p. The brightness of the screen goes up to 450 nits. There is a dedicated micro HDMI out port, and that displays up to 720p resolution. This device does have Wi-Fi 5, which will be good for game streaming. It also has Bluetooth 5.0, so you can connect your wireless controllers, headset, and so on and so forth. The device is rechargeable via USB Type-C, and the USB Type-C port does also support data transfer. Fast charging is also on this device, and it comes in pretty light at about 235 grams. Now, personally, if I was getting this device, I would definitely get it for PSP emulation. I think this is where this device will shine. The screen is 4.7 inches, which would make PSP games look great. And when you upscale those games to like about a 2x resolution, they would look amazing on that screen. A screen size like that with PSP games up-res, it's going to play beautifully. Now, I've seen a few videos of PSP running on this device, and I can say that the performance is very impressive. Games like God of War have no problem running on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, and you can get games like Midnight Club, Los Angeles Dub Edition, and other games like Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy, all running smoothly on this device. Some of them you have to play at a 1x resolution, but the games are still playable nonetheless. When it comes on to GameCube emulation now, GameCube emulation, you can get most games at 1x resolution. A few games you can get running at a 2x resolution. Now, it won't be the best device for GameCube emulation, but it is one of the better devices that you can get at this price point that will play GameCube games very well. Game streaming is also something that you can definitely do with this device. So if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can stream your Game Pass library to a handle like this, or you can play your games via GeForce Now, or use Moonlight or Steam Link, to stream the PC games that you own. And I'm a fan of handhelds like this. Other retro emulations such as Nintendo 64 is something that I would love to play on this, the SNES or NES. Going back and playing those games on a handheld like this, whenever I have the time, like commute to work or back, I think it's awesome, and it's very convenient to have devices like this in the time period that we're in currently. However, Retroid did get a bunch of backlash because they released the Retroid Pocket 3 2 months before they released the 3 Plus. And it made a lot of people feel like they wasted their money buying this device, which is the Retroid Pocket 3, and then a newer device, which is way better, came out just 2 months later for just about $20 more. So I can understand why it was upsetting to a lot of customers. However, I do appreciate the spec bump, because when the 3 released, I wasn't really interested in it because it was underpowered in my opinion. Now this device is actually a competitor in the retro gaming handheld space. It has me thinking about the Retroid Pocket 4 and how soon that device might come out and what we can expect when it comes on to performance wise and price. Are we looking at something that's going to cost like $180 or $200? And what's the performance going to be like that? Are we going to get a competitor to the AYN Odin? Is it going to be something that is as powerful as the GPD XP Plus? Will they go the route of a Windows handle like how we're seeing other competitors go? Everybody is trying to make a Windows handheld to compete with the likes of the Steam Deck. However, I like competition in this sector. We get a lot of amazing devices each year, and competition is good. That means we'll get better devices at a better price point, and also we'll get higher build quality devices. So let me know your thoughts about the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus in the comments below. Were you upset that it came out 2 months after the Retroid Pocket 3? Do you like the design? And speaking of the design, there's a few things that I do not like about it. I don't like the placement of the power button. I think that it would be very terrible, you know, playing games on this device and then your hand is squeezing next to the power button. And when it comes on to like the volume rockers on the side, I think the placement should have been better. The volume rocker and the power button should have been at the top, and they should have tried to put a start and select somewhere on the face of the device. However, that is not the case, and we have the device that we have today. However, if I'm supposed to like give it a rating out of 10, I give it an easy 6 out of 10. There's a lot that can be improved on this device, but I think it is a step in the right direction. Now, for more information on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus and other Android Retro handheld devices, keep it logged to my channel, subscribe for more content, give the video a like if you like it, and until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.